There's a story about a jar that psychology professors sometimes use in classrooms. They place a flea inside the jar, then close the lid. At first, the flea jumps high over and over again trying to escape. But every time it jumps, it hits the lid. Again, and again, and again. Eventually, something strange happens. The flea adjusts. It starts jumping lower, just low enough to avoid hitting the top. Now here's the disturbing part. After a while, even when the lid is removed completely, the flea still never jumps out. Not because it can't, because it got used to limits that no longer exist. That's one of the worst feelings in life. Not being trapped physically, but realizing you've slowly adapted to wasting your own potential. Most people don't wake up one day and decide, I want to waste my life. It happens quietly. A little distraction here, a little procrastination there. Days become weeks. Weeks become years. And eventually, you start living below your actual capacity without even noticing it. You know what makes this feeling so painful? Deep down, you usually know. You know you could be learning more, building more, trying harder, taking better care of yourself. You know there's another version of you trying to come out. And every time you ignore it, there's this quiet guilt sitting in the background. That's why wasting time hurts differently. Because unlike failure, wasted potential leaves you wondering, what would have happened if I actually committed? And the internet makes this easier than ever. Because now you can feel productive without actually moving forward. Watching self-improvement videos all day can feel like growth. Planning can feel like progress. Consuming information can feel like action. But at the end of the day, your real life stays the same. Meanwhile, time keeps moving, whether you use it well or not. That's the scary part. Nobody notices wasted years while they're happening. It only becomes obvious when you look back, when you realize, that was supposed to be the phase where I started. And honestly, most people aren't destroyed by one big mistake. They're destroyed by small, repeated patterns. Sleeping late every day, avoiding difficult work, constant distraction, always waiting for motivation. Tiny habits slowly lowering the height they jump, just like the flea. But here's the good news. The lid might already be gone. A lot of the limits you believe in now might only exist because you adapted to them, because you got comfortable playing small, because you stopped testing your full strength. So maybe the goal right now isn't to change your whole life overnight. Maybe it's just to jump higher again, to prove to yourself the ceiling isn't actually there anymore. Because the worst feeling isn't failing. It's realizing you spent years convincing yourself not to try.